Look at that big tail, Mr. Wiener. Look at that. Such a beautiful tail. Little bit of white right at the end. I just love your head, Cutie. You are so cute. You are so very cute. Boy, I'm curious how many we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29 by the fence line. Yeah, that's close to what we've been getting, close to that 30 mark. There's probably some behind the plants I can't see. Oh, here's my buddy. There you go. You are really hungry today. You are just pushing your face in so hard, pinning my hand. I mean, you ate really good last night. What's going on? Yeah. You're such a silly boy. I got your scruff. I got your scruff. There you go. There you go. You want a little ear scratch? Yeah, they're coming now. They're coming in. Hi, Mr. Wiener. Oh, you want some bananas? You want some grapes? Okay, Wiener. Let's put some down here for you. Some on the step over there. Mr. Wiener, you're just going to be my napkin. Get all that slimy banana off my hand. Thank you. Hey, Tim. Okay. There you go, buddy. You're not supposed to tell the others. Oh, you got a grape? Oh, yummy. Want some more? There you go. Klaus, you're adorable right now. Hi, Gurdy. Oh, there you go, Heather. Klaus, be good. There you go, Cookie Monster. Give me that butt. I got you. I got you. Oh, hi, Skittish. There you go. Hi, Crazy Bill. Okay, Cleopatra. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Skittish. Here's a cookie on Klaus. Good job. What about you, baby? Oh, you got the cookie. So I'm about completely out of the grapes now. Yep. No more grapes. No more bananas. We got plenty of peanuts yet. Out of the shell and in the shell. And for dessert, we do have cookies. Who's playing us a song? Looks like little Napoleon. Hey, happy Oonsday, everyone. Look, Tiny Tim just showed up and another baby. So, tonight's probably our last warm night for a long time. We have 5 days straight in a row with lows in the 30s every night. So it's going to get cold. I want to have them play in some water before it's too cold to do that. So I got clear containers in the water. Inside the clear containers are peanuts and grapes. I have some dog tire toys, some peanuts hidden in there. And there we have a floating bowl inside of the swimming pool. And inside the bowl is an assortment of grapes and peanuts. And we'll see if they tip that or how they navigate that in the water. I'm going to be tossing goodies in here all night long as they show up. We're going to try some bananas, and we have a mix of grapes for them. So they're going to eat a little bit healthier tonight. I do have a cookie ball right there filled with cookies. That's the only treat out there right now. So let's see how they enjoy the grapes and the bananas tonight. What's that? What's that, Tiny Tim? Grapes? What is that? Want to try a banana? You don't want a banana either. Oh, you found some peanuts. You gonna play us a song while you eat the peanuts? Yeah, look, he's using his bum leg that's all healed up to play us a song. What a sweet boy. So that's what I was worried about, that they're just going to go for the peanuts, because that's their absolute favorite thing. And I don't know how many are going to touch grapes or bananas tonight. But we got to give it a shot. They do eat grapes. I watch them. They're real funny when they eat them too. They put their head straight up and they do this munch, munch, munch. I'm just amazed at how comfy Tiny Tim is to getting close to me now. Oh, those are kind of wedged in those piano keys there. Just gotta work it out. Okay, little guy. Because it's you, and we need you to get healthy, I'll give you some peanuts. Don't tell the others. Okay, this is between you and me. You sure you don't want to try a grape? You sure you don't want to try a banana? Have you ever smelt a banana before? Everything's so new to you in the world yet. So I guess these guys, when they're not in my patio and they're out in the woods, they're eating grubs, they're eating insects, they're eating mice. There's different plants that they'll eat. There's berries. So they're usually only here for 2-3 hours, depending how much food I put out. Then the rest of the night, they're off in the woods, off in the backyards, doing what they do. Hopefully, they're not digging in trash cans or dumpsters, but I can't control that. At least I know back here what they're eating is good for them. It's safe for them. It's not contaminated with all the things we throw in the trash can that rubs up against the food. And I learn a little bit more every day about what they can have and can't have. I guess things like milk is not good for them, and I did that in the past. I did a little short where I poured them a bowl of cereal and they tipped it all over the patio, and I guess milk is not too good for them. It won't kill them, it just gives them an upset stomach. So I don't plan on doing that anymore. And I found out raisins aren't good for them, and I've done that in the past. So, didn't kill any of them, they all came back, but it's not best for them. I guess avocado, not either. So there's some do's and don'ts with your raccoons, what you want to feed them or not feed them. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Look at you. You let me touch you on the head and everything. You are so good. I'm going to look after you until you're all better. And then you're going to do the deep sleep for the winter. Actually, it's not a full-on hibernation like we think with a bear. And even bears, it's not a full hibernation. And these guys are related to bears. It's kind of partial. When the temperature gets above 15 degrees, especially above 30 degrees, they want to go out and they want to look for something. And when I go walk in the woods in the wintertime, I'll see raccoon prints out there. And last year they would come to the door, just a couple, just a handful. I don't get that big crowd coming. Just a couple that remember this as a food source. They'd stand and look into the glass and I go, okay, I got to do something about this. So playing in the bowl in the swimming pool is Mr. Wiener, it looks like. Look at how beautiful his tail got. For those who are watching him in the spring, he had the ugliest tail out of the whole group. It looked like he had a rat's tail. Each raccoon molts his fur a little differently from that winter coat that they have. Oh, he's reaching into the clear tube. There's peanuts in there. There's grapes in there. What do you want, Tiny Tim? Okay, that's right. I promised you. There you go. You are such a good little baby. Hi, Mr. Wiener. Get some grapes in this water. And that's another thing I'm noticing is babies showing up without their mom first. There seems to be one that tags along with Mr. Wiener all the time. And I don't know at what stage they break away from their moms. I'm curious if that baby is shacking up with Mr. Wiener at night in a tree hollow. And he's just being a cool customer about it. Who wants to try a banana? No one's touching the bananas. Oh, here comes Klaus. Klaus, you want to try a banana? I got nasty fingers. He does not want a banana. How about a grape? Uh-oh. He's got a green grape. Tiny Tim. That's Mr. Wiener. Gotta be good. Oh, he's a happy boy now. I'd say number one, above all other things, peanuts are their favorite. Some of them have more of a sweet tooth than others, and the cookies really get them excited. But just a standalone go-to, I'd say peanuts. You watch other channels and they have different tastes. Some raccoon feeders out there, their raccoons love grapes. Well, that guy just took a bite out of a grape. There he goes. He's doing the grape bite. They put their head up high and they chomp, chomp, chomp. You just want peanuts, and look at you. You look so comfy. You're just laying there, chomping on your peanuts. You're a special little boy. Yes, you are. You're such a special boy. So they're starting to come in now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So in about 10 minutes we got 14 showed up, and that'll probably double within the half hour. We had 31 the other night. My wife and I were sitting out here, and wow, this patio was just crowded with them. Such cute, adorable faces. These guys just have me trained to give in to them every single night. But look at this. This is such awesome entertainment, especially when I have a nice little challenge for them to engage in. It is just so much fun to see them do their raccoon thing. Well, guys, I'm probably not going to be putting the water out anymore. Not the big swimming pool. You guys are going to get too cold getting all sopping wet. Because then during the night it's going to drop down to 36 and you're going to be freezing. So, have water for them to drink, but I don't want them getting soaked. I noticed something though. Every time they're in the water, they have their tail raised. They don't like to get their tails wet. Oh, I know what you want. I know my Mr. Wiener. You got Tiny Tim so worked up, he's coughing on his food. He's playing music. That might be Heather playing a song. I think that is Heather. She has a coat of fur very similar to Gurdy. It's almost like when you see long hair breeds and short hair breeds of dogs. There's some that have a little bit of that shorter hair look on their back, and some that have the longer hair look. Some have more tufts of fur that come off the cheeks than others too. There's quite a bunch of variation with raccoons. Like Bill and Jill, they fall into a certain class. If you look at their face, it's very different from the other raccoons. Okay, these babies are getting worked up. Well, Mr. Wiener found the cookie ball. Gotta spread the goodies around. See if I could get it into that green bowl. Half in, half out. Got the orange bowl. There we go. This bowl here. They love picking it out of the water. That bowl there. Oh, hi there. Is that you, Cleopatra? See those little lines that come up from the side of her eye, that dark stripes. Her babies have some of those characteristics too. So when a group of babies come, I go, oh yeah, those are Cleos. They have that same genetic feature. Now that baby with the real narrow face reminds me of Nervous Nelly. That could be Nervous Nelly's baby. Very pointy face. That one too. So those two could be Nelly's babies. Don't have names for most of the babies still. Just Tiny Tim and Klaus have gotten a name out of all the babies. And little Napoleon. Forgot about him. So it looks like Heather moved on over to the tub. Most of those clear plastic containers have been completely emptied out. Wow, that happened fast. Get some grapes out there for them. Let's see how many of these get eaten up. Nice and juicy. Squirt, squirt, squirt. I still see those banana pieces out there. I don't know if the banana's gonna go over. Might just have to find that one raccoon that likes it. I just don't like grabbing them and tossing them. Slimy, slimy. Speaking of slimy, see the pumpkins out there. That that first day I drilled those holes in and they ate out of them that night. That slime was all over the patio. But they got all the goodies out. And they had fun with it for sure. Okay. You are hungry tonight, Mr. Wiener. You just have my hand pinned down. It's getting crowded out there, isn't it? You know, you could just come right inside and have it easy. Heather's growling a bit. Okay, there. I gotta be able to use my hand, buddy. Earlier in the year, these guys had ticks all around their ears. And most of them really wouldn't let me do nothing about it. But Mr. Wiener would let me try and help them out. Okay, I think I gotta put a little more out there. They're getting a little crazy. I don't know what I should do with these bananas. I think I'm gonna go on the way back. I'll be curious if anyone eats those. I've seen on other channels they eat bananas. Mine don't seem to care for them at all. Hi, Cleopatra. You found Tiny Tim's stash, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, hi, Cutie. You're a cute little baby. Yes, you are. Nose boop. There you go. Usually when I hear that real aggressive baby out there, I think it must be little Napoleon. There you go, Cleo. Cleo's one I won't really touch her pet. She's a pretty protective mom. She'll do this little this don't think about it, sir. Oh, someone's got the cookie ball. That looks like a nice fun height for them tonight. Okay, over by that water bowl, Skittish just showed up, smelling the pumpkin. Reaching in there, I got some dog food in the pumpkin. Uh-oh. Mr. Thief came in. He came into the house. Don't make me put them on your butt again and they're all going to eat off of your butt. That was funny the other day where I had a pile of peanuts up here and his brother Skittish was just picking off of his butt, having a butt buffet. Where is Skittish? Skittish is over there. There he is. And babies need some grapes. There you go. Yeah. That baby in the end of the tub is eating the grapes. Uh-oh. Some jazz improvisation there. Let's give them a little crunch. So right before I started, I had a black cat in the yard. And this black cat is a stray. It is not friendly. Won't let you up to it. It runs off. But I've seen that black cat for, I want to say, 6 years now. And I'm just always amazed it makes it through our winter. Unless it's someone's cat that they just let out. But I've seen it all hours of the night. So I'm not sure. But unlike that stray I mentioned the other day, Lulu, it does not hang out with the raccoons. What do you have there? Hi. Hello to you. So, here's Cutie Monster just showed up. Cutie, I'm not even going to tell you, but there's a cookie ball hanging over there. And I have some in the house too, but let's just see if you want to eat something healthy for once. There you go, Cleo. Oh yeah, where were you? At least you're not showing up as late as those other days. Probably my favorite female raccoon in the group. And that's Mr. Wiener's sister. They just have this sweet demeanor. All of her babies are just really wonderful. So it looks like Skittish found the cookie ball. Surprised Cutie hasn't smelt it yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, now she found it. Now she found her favorite. Really? You don't want cookies? I think she's so hungry she doesn't want to work for it. That takes some effort getting a cookie out of those holes. Alright, I better get her some peanuts. So, I'm gonna open the lid. You guys be nice here. Yeah, Tiny Tim is really worked up. He's got that handicap, so I don't blame him. He's got to fight extra hard to get the calories. And when there's an adult pushing on him right next to him, he's not so fond of that. And usually with raccoons it sounds way worse than it ever is. To like see blood on a raccoon is a very, very, very rare thing. Who's standing out there? They actually look like nervous Nelly. There's Excitable Bill. He's really bulking up too. I say he, it's a she. Want to try a grape? Don't want your fruit? Klaus, how about you? No? Well, there's Skittish. Okay, Skittish. There, have fun in the water. Oh, all the three siblings are in the water at once. Cutie, Mr. Wiener, and Skittish. They have Silly Boy as a brother and Mishka as another sister, and both of those are missing in action. So let's see what happens if we put a whole cluster of grapes in. It got them wet, and it sunk to the bottom. Be curious if they pluck away at that. I kind of wish I could see that. Grapes! Get them, guys! Boy, Nelly, you're standing like circus usually does. What is that? What is that, Klaus? I should do this to Cleopatra. Here we go, Cleopatra, you're the queen. Don't tell Moira I said that. So I threw that huge cluster and right to Cutie. Oh, Cleopatra's grabbing the grapes. Wow. You go, Cleo. Eat those grapes. Okay, Cutie. There you go. Oh, you got it good. Look at all those peanuts. Share it with the baby, okay? Okay, I think I see Circus out there. Yeah, they're making out good tonight. They know this is the place to be every night. They get their 2 hours of goodness and then they're off. Doing whatever they do. Be fun to put little GPS collars on all of them. A couple more are showing up from the shed. That might put us right up to 31. And you know, have a satellite show where they go all night. What little zigzag pattern they make through the neighborhood. Whose backyards they go to. I'd say 2-3 blocks away there's an area with some restaurants and some fast food. And there's dumpsters out back, and I'm sure these guys have smelt that and headed that way. And I really dread them heading towards busy roads like that. And I do have a busy road to the south of me, and to the north of me I have an interstate. And we've all driven on the interstate, and we've seen how many dead raccoons are on the side of the road. So I love it that they're back here where they're safe, and I live on a cul-de-sac, so it's real quiet and peaceful comparative to what's real nearby. Hey, midnight showed up. Look how dark midnight is. What a beautiful coat of fur on that raccoon. And you'll see that back leg being up off the ground. Oh, working at the cookie ball. Is that Gurdy? Who is that? Yeah, I think that's Gurdy. You're crazy, but I like you. You're a very unique raccoon with a very distinct personality, a very hyper personality. About the opposite of Skittish. Skittish is very mellow, very slow-paced and gentle, submissive, trying not to get bit, always keeping an eye on you. Where Bill is just full lunge in, zooming around all over the place. You know, double shot espresso. Oh, Gurdy. Gurdy might be the biggest one here. She's a big raccoon. And Heather's another big one. She's really bulked up recently. Oh boy, Bill got startled. Klaus. Oh, Gurdy, you taking a break from the cookies? There, have some peanuts on your back. I don't know why I like putting food on their back. It's always been fun for me. I like to stack cookies on their back, see how many cookies I can stack. I forget if my record is 5 or 6. Cutie. Cutie, you want a cookie? You hear that noise? Oh, cutie monster. Do you see it? Oh, Mr. Wiener sees it. How many can you grab, Mr. Wiener? There you go. We're all done with the fruit and vegetables and nuts. It's time for dessert. You guys earned your dessert. Who's laying in the water bowl here? These guys crack me up sometimes. The way they'll just plop down and eat. Yeah, maybe you heard it right there with Cleopatra. She'll do that. If you get too close to her. I've heard the strangest vocalizations from raccoons. Sometimes they'll be up in a tree when there's something around that makes them nervous, and they'll do this little bark. And then there's times with other raccoons, they'll do a bark very similar to a dog's bark. It's kind of shocking when you hear it come out of them. They'll make very childlike whimpers sometimes. Mr. Wiener and Silly Boy were doing that a lot in the springtime, these real adolescent baby sounding whimpers when an adult would get close by, just like begging, please don't hurt me. It's their language. And like I said before, it usually sounds much more violent than what it actually is. Bill is going to town on those grapes. That's good to see. See how he puts his head up and chomp, chomp, chomp? Well, everyone's being real calm now. I like this. Who's got the bowling ball? That baby can't quite reach that. Might have to toss him a cookie. What was that, Klaus? Yeah, this is going to be a nice happy night for them before it gets real cold. But I imagine when they show up these next 5 nights that are going to be in the 30s, they are going to want the food. And I'm going to have a lot of dog food out for them. Give them lots of protein so they could heat up nice. I got your butt, Klaus. You can get it. You can do it. There you go. You're such a good boy. So yeah, this is a good point to say goodnight to everyone. It's been a real fun evening. We gave them grapes, we gave them peanuts, had some little challenges for them in the water. They're getting it nice and good before it gets cold. And yeah, happy Oonsday to everyone. Take care.